unpredictable, dangerous, that's what they say. But I was the golden boy once, remember? Back when I still believed in praise. Tried, failed, tried again, but this world's got no room for heart. So I turned cold, stopped expecting you ever seen hope brought from the inside out. Don't judge me by the mess you see. You weren't there when I bled quietly. When the good boy died, it wasn't sudden, it was slow, it was earned. So listen up, this voice is coming from below. I snapped, but I bent for years. Kept swallowing their silence, their doubt. Every year not enough became a brick, until I started building my rage. It wasn't rebellion, it was survival. I didn't break the system broke me. And now you call me twisted. Check the mirror, you trained me well. Call me broken, call me mad. At least I'm real in a world that's faking. I crawl from grace with fists still clenched. This chaos, it's not random. It's the language of the unheard. Maybe this life has no meaning. Maybe I gave up trying to find one. But something changed. A spark, a look, a reason I never saw coming. And if you think I'm just a lost cause, take another look. Some stories only start after everything's burned. You don't have to like me, just hear me. No halo, no excuses, but don't pretend you know me until you stood where the light won't reach. This isn't madness, it's memory. So yeah, call me Joker, but understand this. There's a reason behind every crack, a fire beneath every laugh, and a truth you won't see until you fall into.
Every night I stayed behind, working through breaks, keeping it together, but one small mistake, and suddenly it was all my fault, just mine. No one said you did well today. No one even looked my way. Did anyone see me standing there, holding back tears while I tried to be strong? I gave it everything I had, but the world didn't turn its head. They only see the numbers, the wins. I learned as an adult, effort means nothing. And I ask myself, do I belong here? When I was little, they smiled at my effort. Even if I failed, someone always said, good try, good try. Now it's all deadlines and data sheets and people who don't even meet my quieter, and I forget what I once believed in. Would someone one day say all your work didn't matter? That thought keeps me walking fast, eyes down, voice gone. Even if no one reaches out, even if this world keeps walking past me, I'm still standing here somehow, still hoping. Is it wrong to want to be seen? Why do you deny me? Why am I never enough? Others get a free pass, but I'm left behind. Questions fill my mind, drowning out the air, and the anger, it's boiling inside. I wanna tear everything apart, let it all burn. No one understands, no one even tries. They say pretty words, but I know the truth. They don't really care, they never did. I want to scream until they hear me. Who decides my worth? Who defines my fate? Tears and scars, they all turn invisible. Would this world be better if it just disappeared? I don't believe a single word anymore. Their concern is just an empty show. You're fine, they say, like it means anything. They don't see the cracks beneath my skin. Breathing feels heavy, there's nowhere to run. My heart is screaming, but no one listens. They want me to smile, to play along, but I lost that part of me long ago. I want to scream until they hear me. Who decides my worth? Who defines my fate? Tears and scars, they all turn invisible. Would this world be better if it just disappeared? But if I were gone, would someone notice? Would anyone miss the person I used to be? If someone knows this pain, if they understand, just reach for me, let me see. I don't wanna destroy, I don't wanna run. If there's a way to change, I want to believe. If this world isn't just a lie, if there's even a little warmth left somewhere, I want to scream until they hear me. Who decides my worth? Who defines my fate? Tears and scars, they all turn invisible, but still, I wanna stay.
You're not enough. That one line's been stuck in my throat for years. I thought I was doing everything right, but growing up just showed me how cold the world really is. Family, forget it, they play parent when it worked for them. I didn't run, I escaped before they could break what was left of me. There's no such thing as saving. If there was, it would have happened by now. I learned the hard way. Crying doesn't get you pulled out. Scars don't ask for rescue. They prove I made It's okay, I've got you just once. I didn't say it out loud, because no one ever gave me the space to. And still, I'm here. No kick, no savior, no spotlight. Just me holding myself together with this silence and fire. No one's coming, that's fine. I've stopped waiting to be seen. If this world won't make space for me, I'll carve it myself, and I'll do it with bare burning hands. Be a man, they said. So I armored up, stitched my wounds in secret, but don't mistake my silence for surrender. Even cracked bones can punch through heaven. Be a man, they said. So I armored up, stitched my wounds in secret, but don't mistake my silence for surrender. Even crack bones can punch through heaven.
Is a life really decided the moment we're born? Do only the lucky ones get to be loved? If that's true, then I was never chosen. Every path I take just echoes with emptiness. I try so hard, but no one sees me. Even laughter in the distance sounds like mockery. Why does it hurt this much just to exist? Everything feels loud, too loud to bear. If this whole world just disappeared, wouldn't it be easier to breathe? Hate and loneliness twisted deep inside, but still, there's a voice wishing someone somewhere would understand me, and I hate that the most. I wish everyone would just disappear. I've thought it more times than I can count. If I could live free without all these eyes, maybe I wouldn't be drowning in this mess. But somewhere deep in my chest, a fragile voice whispers softly. Maybe even someone like me deserves to be seen, to be held. If this whole world just disappeared, wouldn't it be easier to breathe? Anger and longing blend like poison. Still I crave something warm. Why am I like this? So full of contradictions. If I ran from it all, could I erase these scars, or would they follow me into the dark? Like chains I never chose, am I allowed to choose my future too? Even if everything feels broken, if I reached out my hand, would anyone reach back? If this whole world just fell apart, would I finally be set free? I hate them, I need them. I scream in silence, tell me then I still believed in the word help me. Thought maybe, just maybe, someone would hear. Even when they left, I kept hoping. That's how naive I used to be. How many times did I reach out thinking it mattered? Your silence, was that kindness too? No, it was apathy dressed in polite cruelty. That day, my voice got filed under nuisance. You had your chance to save me, and you walked right past. If my pain looked pathetic, good, watch what pathetic turns into. This is the sound your silence gave birth to. I remember the night I stopped praying, when I finally realized faith only hurts when it keeps you waiting. So I stopped. I wasn't made to be loved, maybe. If that's the truth, I'll rip up the blueprint. I'll never fit your idea of acceptable, so I'll bend the world instead of breaking again. You say this is wrong, I'll keep going. The righteous were the first to abandon me. You wanna see how hope rots, then look closely. I'll spell it out. Don't you dare look at me with me clean eyes. Kindness, it was always right there on the floor. You just chose to step over it. I didn't break myself. You chose not to catch me. Don't say you've changed with that sad little face. This world taught me the rules. I'm only playing them better than you ever could. But don't worry, I won't crawl back. Listen, every echo of this voice is a record, not revenge. Your silence, I kept the receipts, and now I'm turning them into fire. This time I'll burn bright enough to leave a mark. There was no salvation, so I became the consequence. My prayers, they've grown. What you let die is standing again. And this time I rewrite the ending. It wasn't always like this, you know. I used to have dreams that lit up the sky. Even the smallest hopes looked bright back then. My heart, so much lighter than now. I believed if I tried hard enough, I could reach anything. But now I keep my voice small and quiet, worried about. color fades, who am I smiling for anymore? I keep walking with empty eyes, but my heart is still crying in place. When I look up, even the light makes me turn away. I'm scared now, even to wish again. I used to want to believe in kindness, now it just makes me hesitate. But at the very bottom, a faint light flickered into view, and a voice whispered, I'm still here. That part of me I didn't want to lose. And the color fades, but somewhere in this quiet heart, there's still a girl searching for a white light. Even if I sink further still, let there be something waiting at the end. Don't lie, be good, do what's right. They carved it into me so young. I followed every rule. Close my mouth and watch my voice vanish in silence. I played the perfect girl. Quiet, polite, invisible. But those golden chains crushed everything that was real in me. Enough, I won't beg to be saved if no one ever listens. Then let it all burn to the world, then let me die. I'll leave my name in the ashes. Read the room, don't make a scene. They dressed obedience as virtue, but every word I swallowed curled into something poisonous. I used to wear kindness like armor, but now it feels like a noose. So I took it off and I won't look back. This time silence won't protect you. Your justice was just convenience, pretty rules for cruel people. If being right means being erased, then I'll be wrong with fire. You want when we're. Yes, I believed, I trusted, but your love had conditions, didn't. I waited for a hand to reach me, but all I got was distance, kapini. So I made a choice. If no one would rescue me, then I'd become the storm. You thought I'd stay broken. Watch what I become without your mercy. This voice you ignored is no longer asking. It's ripping the seams of your system. You made me small, now I'm too dangerous to contain. And still so quiet, you won't see it coming. Break, burn, let the false world fall. This isn't revenge, it's revelation. Everything I was denied, I'll rewrite in smoke and ruin. Don't say I didn't warn you, I whispered.
didn't warn you, I whispered. I don't need violence, I've outgrown such clumsy tactics. There's a thin line between accident and intent, and karma always walks in silence. Funny, isn't it? You taught me that yourselves. Loud mouths get the praise, no one looks down to where they're stepping. But I remember the blank faces, the quiet shrugs, the empty stares. This is what it means to use your head right. Playing innocent comes with a cost. You regret it now. Too late, mercy's not something I owe you. It was an accident, right? That's what they'll say. Intent meets convenience, it's all part of the design. I won't break your bones, I'll crush the meaning. This method, I learned it from you, and now I know kindness is poison. I didn't break, I sharpened. Years of lying to myself forged something colder. And now I've found it, a way to dismantle things without a sound. Real consequences don't crash in, they creep. Smiling softly as they wrap around your throat. And when you start to panic, will you laugh, call it a joke? I've stopped laughing, left behind sarcasm and sympathy both. All I need now is clean calculation. You'll be there when the scales tip. Just say it's fair if you really believe it was. No bells will ring for this ending. Just a quiet shift and the vanishing heat. This isn't vengeance, it's a correction. It's my turn now and you'll listen. I trusted you until that day. Thought your eyes saw only me, but the face you wore outside was a stranger I never knew. Was it all a lie? Even the way you laughed with me, I couldn't see through you, and now I can't stand the face I once loved. No, I won't let this end quietly. You'll carry this scar for life. The price for deceiving me will echo in every corner of your soul. Each smile you faked, I'll make it burn. You were kind to me in private, but erased me in front of the world. How many sides of you did I never see? The fool was me for not seeing the mask, even when I showed you the truth. You stared back with a stranger's eyes. The time I spent believing in you was wasted. I hate myself for not knowing. I won't cry, not for you. My pain won't drip in tears, it cuts. Don't act like it's over, this is only the beginning. You'll remember me in silence as the gentle person I knew never existed. Just a role you played to perfection. Even my
mercy stares. This is what it means to use your head right. Playing innocent comes with a cost. You regret it now. Too late, mercy's not something I owe you. It was an accident, right? That's what they'll say. Intent meets convenience, it's all part of the design. I won't break your bones, I'll crush the meaning. This method, I learned it from you, and now I know kindness is poison. I didn't break, I sharpened. Years of lying to myself forged something colder, and now I found it, a way to dismantle things without a sound. Real consequences don't crash in, they creep, smiling softly as they wrap around your throat. And when you start to panic, will you laugh, call it a joke? I've stopped laughing, left behind sarcasm and sympathy both. All I need now is clean calculation. You'll be there when the scales tip, just say it's fair. If you really believe it was, no bells will ring for this ending. Just a quiet shift in the vanishing heat. This isn't vengeance, it's a correction. It's my turn now, and you'll listen. Blending in was all I needed. No spotlight, no noise, just quiet. I kept my head down, followed the flow, and that was enough until they hurt the one I loved. I didn't ask for war, but I won't forgive that. They took my peace and fed it to their games. So now it's my turn to move, and every party they throw tightens the rope. This isn't rage, it's precision, not chaos but selection. Each coincidence they enjoy was planted with care. My revenge already underway. Funny how praise only lands on loud mouths, while silence gets stepped on. But I was watching always, the shrugs, the grins, the back turned stares. Thinking is the cleanest weapon. I'm not here for regret, I'm here for the ones you erased. And I don't owe you forgiveness, just results. Call it an accident if you like, my hands stay clean, but the weight shifts all the same. What I'm breaking isn't your body, it's what you thought you had. I didn't fall apart, I sharpened, built a method from memory, not to punish you, but to measure what you broke. No mercy, no grace, just even numbers. This is for the ones who never got to speak, for the silence you thought would protect you. I'm not angry anymore, I'm awake. No threats, just steps, you'll feel them when the floor gives, and still never see it coming. If this is revenge, then I've restarted it 1,000 times. But really I'm just restoring
you gave